Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about the big exchanges and how I think they're going to be winning, even though amongst all of this crazy FUD with all this regulation that's been pouring out. And I want to also talk about the overall crypto market. So guys, we are at 8,230 subscribers. When we reach 10,000, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. At 25,000 subscribers, we're giving away a loaded lion NFT. So subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. So right now, Bitcoin is above 28,000. I really like to see this. Seems like we've been staying in this $28,000 range for a while now. We'll take a deeper dive into the charts later on. But Bitcoin dominance coming up once again. Just yesterday, Ethereum was up pretty significantly against Bitcoin. I was up about 2% while Bitcoin was trading sideways. But it is nice to see, the flow goes into Bitcoin, Bitcoin comes down, it goes into Ethereum, then the liquidity comes out of Ethereum. Basically, the entire percent that it's down today, it's still up about 0.7% on the 2-day. But it's flowing into the other alts right now. Getting the retracement on Doge a little bit, nothing significant, about 6% down after a massive 30-something% pump when Elon made the Twitter logo into a Doge logo. But all in all, guys, the money is here. It's trading sideways. We're consolidating. Let's take a look at CRO Coin a little bit here because, I want to talk about how this narrative is going on about the banks collapsing, the US dollar losing value, and on top of that, we have a lot of attacks and regulations moving towards the crypto on and off ramps, i.e., being Binance, mainly crypto.com. There's some FUD here and there, but there's no significance or substance to it really. But I just want to show you guys this. So first off, while we're looking at the chart, we've been trading sideways for a while now. There's a big break coming very shortly, in my opinion here. I think probably in the next 6 or so days, we'll probably have a big break. And, we're riding this 0.0689 cent line like it's our life depends on it, honestly. This is CRO Coin. The joke is that CRO Coin is a stable coin, really, and that's what it seems like right now. But guys, all in all, what I've been saying every day, in between the 5.5 cent and 10 cent range, accumulation zone, guys, accumulation zone. I know a lot of you guys are getting impatient with it, and that's okay. If you don't want to be holding here, you don't have to be. Everyone's strategy is different. However, I will say that don't be the person that sells now and then middle of or peak of the next bull run when CRO Coin moves from, let's say, 15 cents to 50 cents. Don't be buying at 50 cents to sell underneath 50 cents. When you had all this time to be accumulating right now. If you have conviction for something, dollar cost average into it, and just hold it. Hold it. It's okay to take profit, but panic selling usually, or time capitulation, where you just are holding it because you get bored of it and you sell it, you're not going to win, guys. You're not going to win if you do that. But I do want to take that back, pull this conversation back to these exchanges because, listen, guys, there's a lot of attacks coming on these exchanges right now, especially Binance. Binance is kind of in the spotlight. I have my theories behind why they're really going after Binance. I should say the United States is going after Binance. But, it's important that we realize that the entire crypto ecosystem is not based out of one specific region. It's not just in the United States. It's not just in China. It's not like that. It's the entire world. It's a decentralized entity. But when it comes to the centralized entities like the on and off ramps, like Binance, guys, they have so many locations. I remember I was amazed when FTX collapsed, and I was looking through their papers, and I saw that they had over 30 different FTXs. They had FTX US, FTX to Brazil, FTX China. They had all these different companies, and that's the same exact thing for Binance. Don't think for a second it's not like that. And as well as with CRO Coin, with crypto.com, it's incredible. They have more licensing and they've been compliant with more regulation than any other cryptocurrency on-ramp or off-ramp or exchange in the entire world, guys. They are leading the pack. They are following the rules so they don't get hit by whoever the powers that be that want to attack these exchanges right now. Especially the way this narrative is right now, where these banks are collapsing, the Federal Reserve is raising rates, and people are, countries, superpowers of the world, are moving away from the U.S. dollar. It makes sense why the United States doesn't want people to be able to go dump their cash into crypto. It makes sense. They don't want the bottom to fall out of the U.S. dollar. It's a very, very fascinating time we're living in right now, and thankfully we have a place that is a safe haven asset, and that's Bitcoin. And let's look at Bitcoin a little bit right now, because we are following this. We are following the 4-year cycle to a T, guys. To a T. It's pretty incredible. Right now, sure, there's diminishing returns, but we are following the movements of the 4-year cycle to a T. We're having a little bit of a diminished bounce off the 15,500, just like back here. There's diminishing returns, but every day that we get closer to this Bitcoin halving, we're going to have a bigger move, guys. We're going to have a bigger move. We may trade sideways leading into the Bitcoin halving. I always have been saying that I believe that this is the year of accumulation, and I think that we've got time. We've got 10, 11 months on our side to be buying here. We may come up to the bottom end of 40,000, or we may even come down to 19,500, in my opinion. I don't really think we're going to be breaking below that, unless there's a crazy black swan event. But even then, I don't think that. I think the sellers are gone. I really do. I think that the sellers are gone, and people are worried about where a safe place to put their money is. And I think it's incredible to say this, but I think that Bitcoin is really the only safe place for people to put their money right now in these uncertain times. It's pretty interesting how the Federal Reserve and the powers that be don't want people buying crypto, but they've created a perfect ecosystem where that's the answer. They did it to themselves by mishandling everybody's money, by devaluing everybody's hard-earned dollars, taxing them into oblivion. It's pretty crazy, guys. It's pretty crazy. And I want to tie this back into these exchanges because, even if, like, say, the United States came out and said, all right, guys, you're not allowed to use crypto exchanges anymore. I'll tell you what, the crypto exchanges would not just disappear completely. They would just go overseas, and then the U.S. would just fall behind. They would be shooting themselves in the foot, and they're in a very, very tricky spot. That's why I was calling for a few months back that when everyone was talking about super, super heavy-handed regulation when FTX collapsed, I was saying, I don't think that they are in the position to do that. I really don't. Because if they try to crush crypto, crypto will just go overseas, be adopted by these other countries, and really, when it comes down to it, crypto is in like the financial renaissance stage. This is a renaissance for the financial industry. So it's very, very, it would be very, very bad decision making skills and bad strategy for the United States to completely ban this and be heavy handed with regulation. So I just don't see that happening, guys. I don't see these exchanges just disappearing. They can't. They won't. There's places where they could be where people have access to it. It's definitely something that we don't want to see. We don't want to see them get pushed out of countries. But even if they do, I would not be that worried. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 a little bit because we are getting a very, very, very nice bounce off of this resistance level, which is now turned to support, guys. Very exciting to see. Seeing this green candle come up here, we need to test this $4,200 level on the S&P 500. If we can test the $4,200 level, then more bullish continuation. I mean, we're really getting bullish continuation off this S&P 500 right here, and we just need to see this continue because as this continues, you're going to see more bullish risk-on assets. And honestly, the more the Federal Reserve prints the money, even if they are raising rates at the same time, you're going to see stocks come up. You're going to see risk-on assets move up, and as long as they're printing money, the party's back on, guys. The party's back on. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on what the Federal Reserve is doing. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video and subscribe right now. It really means a lot, helps us with the algorithm. Also, can you please consider becoming a member on the channel? Go below this video, click the join button. You get these awesome custom loyalty badges and these custom emojis that you can use during our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, or in our comment section below our video. And on top of that, you get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, NFT whitelist spot giveaways, trade signals, and more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. But guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.